Welcome to the TBF Friends channel, and today we are going to be talking about our analysis for the week. So if you are joining us for the first time, we'd like you to hit that like button and subscribe, and we'd also like you to hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on any of our content. And if you are not joining us for the first time, we'd also like you to hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. So before we jump into today's video, for those, I would like to apologize for not dropping this video a little bit earlier, as in I feel a little bit sick, so like too sick to actually talk, so I wasn't able to make a video on this week analysis. So now, before we jump into this week's analysis, which as you can see, as most of them has already gone, I would like us to do a little bit preview on last week analysis. So that last week analysis, I'm not going to be able to do much preview on last week analysis. I just want to show you guys what I'll be checking out, what I'm going to be seeing this week, well, before this week ends. But as you can see, this is last week analysis on EURJPY. As you can see, price did this, then when price retested this zone, I actually look for another sell, but instead of price to continue, this is what price retested this one, I'll continue buying. So in fact, because I wasn't too okay, so I didn't check my forex charts throughout until the day before yesterday. And when I checked my forex chart until the day before yesterday, price has already done something like this. Price has already done this, and price has already retested this zone. Price was around this zone. Even if you check out CHFJPY, you find out that there's some pairs that price also did this. Price didn't break this zone. Let's say it broke this zone but actually went back in. If you check out CAD price, this was actually the most annoying of all the trades I placed. Price got very close to my take profit, then boom, to my stop loss and the likes. So it was actually very annoying when I checked my charts on 2 days ago, and I found out that most of my trades, most of them getting very close to my take profit and going back to my stop loss. Some of them were just reversing, so I had to close most of the trades and look into what I think should happen before the end of this week. So I checked the market again, and I found out that the reason why those price moved the way they did was because there was a news. And one advantage I love looking for in any trade that has been moved by a news is that anytime a news or a fundamental analysis is moving market, they tend to push the market to a certain support or resistance. It doesn't leave the price hanging. I don't know if you've noticed that. If a news pushes this price now, it is not going to stop here. Most of the time it is going to stop when it gets to this zone, or let me draw out this zone. Most of the times it's going to stop when it gets to this zone. So when I saw something like that, so I was able to pick most of these trades yesterday. Now I should have made a video yesterday, but I wasn't really able to talk, so that's why I even kept all this still on, so that you guys will just see how the previous analysis went. So we're going to, now let's dive into this week's analysis. Now let's start with AUDJPY. I'm very sorry. Now AUDJPY, why did I buy AUDJPY here? As you can see, AUDJPY, I don't know if you can see it, I can see an inverted head and shoulders. That is one, something like this. An inverted head and shoulders, something like this. Whatever your reason for head and shoulders, blah blah, you might have different reasons for trading head and shoulders. Some people might look at this and say it is not an head and shoulders. Yes, to an extent, because this didn't test this neckline, so I didn't actually take this as an head and shoulders. But after the neckline has been broke and there was a retest, that's when I took it as an head and shoulders and actually bought. As you can see, well, I think it's still moving nice. Our next this analysis is AUDUSD. So AUDUSD, the reason I'm waiting for from AUDUSD is to break this zone. So I'm waiting for price to break this zone on AUDUSD. Then I'm waiting for the retest. So once I've seen that price has retested, then I'll be looking for possible buys up to this zone. And if price decide not to break this zone, maybe price wants to continue selling, then I'll be waiting. This looks like if this candle closes probably in the next 5 minutes as a red candle, that will be a double tops to my own strategy. So, but I can't just sell double tops because I can't just sell the double tops because of some certain reasons. But if I'll be selling this, then I'll have to waiting for the retest of the double tops. So that will be where I'll be looking for my sell reasons down to this zone. So the next thing I'm going to be looking at is CAD JPY. Okay, CAD JPY, I just left this on just to show you guys this was how the market went, because I wasn't online throughout Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so I wasn't even able to close the trade, and this is what happened. So CHFJPY. Now why did I take this trade? It's very simple, because price has broken this zone, yes, then price broke back into this zone. I don't know if you understand. Like, price broke this support and support became resistance, then price broke the resistance again and the resistance became support, and as it broke the resistance it tested the resistance again. Then I looked for my entry right about here. As you can see, I don't know if you can see the arrows. Then we bought, sorry. Next is EURO AUD. So EURO AUD, I was expecting price to get into this zone, and I'll be looking for an entry reason. Actually, it didn't happen. Price didn't get into the zone like the way I expected it, but price did 1, 2, 3. But I wasn't online throughout because of some reasons. So if I were online, I would have waited. I would have entered this trade right about here, because since price did not get into the zone to form a double tops as I was expecting, then it did. Price later did something. It showed me 1, 2, 3, and I don't know if you checked out our videos. We talked about the 1, 2, 3 trend continuation. So I would have been looking for trend continuation right about here to the upside. So this is one of the trades that we missed. EURJPY. So I lost a trade on EURJPY actually. So I came down to the 15 minutes time frame yesterday, and I decided to sell like a very short sell down to this zone here, right about here. So why was I trying to take this sell? I was looking at this as a double tops, 1, 2, and I was expecting price to. So as price retested the double tops, then I looked for my reason to sell right about here. So I was expecting price to get to this zone before moving bullish like it did, but I think it went bullish before getting to the zone. As you can see, price was just consolidating before bouncing upward. So the next trade is EURJPY. Let's move to the 4-hour time frame. EURJPY. Now EURJPY gave the same reasons as CHFJPY. As you can see, price broke is the zone, then retested it, then I bought. As you can see, the same thing, price broke the zone, retested it, then I bought right about here. Now as you can see, EURJPY has been doing very nice. This was my first, I think my first take profit was somewhere around here. Then as you can see, price is still moving. I think I'll be closing this trade after this video. I don't think I need anything more from EURJPY, and since the fact that tomorrow is NFP, I don't think I need anything to ruin this profit that I've already made so far. So our next trade is GBP USD. GBP USD, the same reasons why I bought EURJPY and CHFJPY. Price broke this zone, retested this zone, then give me an entry reason, then I bought. Now some of you may look at this as and say that why did I buy when I'm seeing something like this? That can't I say that this is the beginning of a downtrend? As I said, 1 2 3 trend reversal stuff. Now if you look at it carefully, this price is still in an uptrend. Let me check out the daily time frame. This price is still in an uptrend, and it just tested this zone that it recently broke. Now the reason why I was looking for buys and not sells is because before I would start looking for sales, I would expect price to first break this zone. That is, price has to break the previous low to show you that it has broken structure. Then you start looking for possible sales. But the fact is that until price break this low, I can't be looking for possible sales. So even to price do something like this down into this zone, I'll still be looking for buys. So next we are going to be looking at is GBP card. GBP card. I'm actually expecting price to hit one of these two zones. So as price has hit this zone, I was not really online, so I didn't place any trade. And GBP-JPY. So GBP-JPY, I'll be expecting price to retest this zone. Then I'll be looking for possible buys to the upside. Then GBP-USD, same. I was expecting price to hit one of these two zones. So price hit this zone, I'll be looking for possible entry reasons. And New Zealand JPY, I lost the trade on New Zealand JPY. So for all I'll be expecting now, since I've lost the trade, and if you look at it, this is actually going to end up doing the same thing, but I entered at the wrong time. So all I'll be expecting from New Zealand dollar, I'll wait for price to retest this zone, because this is 1 2 3 trend continuation move, or trend reversal, sorry. And if you look at it carefully, you find out that this is a inverted head and shoulders. Inverted head and shoulders complete. This is a retest of the supposed to be the retest of the neckline, but as I said, the price has broken. So I'm expecting price to test this before looking for buys to the upside, which might not happen because NFP will be tomorrow. So this is a trade on USDCAD, and USDCAD I'll be looking for sales to the downside. Now why did I decide to sell USDCAD? Now one of the main reasons is because USDCAD has been consolidating for a while, and USDCAD has been consolidating for a while, and this is like a kind of strategy. I don't really want to explain this strategy in this video, but as you can see, although it is still in a drawdown, but let's just see how it's going to go before the end of the week. Now, to be sincere, most of these trades that you are seeing now, every single live trade here on the currency pairs, every single one of them were placed yesterday evening, to be exact. So that means that I wasn't online throughout this week because of some certain reasons, and because of that, I'm very, very sorry for not uploading this before the price has moved. So now let's check out BTC USD. So now last video we talked about BTC USD, and I told you guys that BTC USD will continue to sell until it gets to this zone. So I decided to sell BTC USD just to show you guys that BTC USD will continue to sell until it gets to this zone. So if you are looking for possible buys, you should wait for price to get to this zone, then you're looking for a reversal, a reason for reversal before you go into investment with BTC. Now, and the next thing I want to show you guys is crude oil. I know in the last video, last time we talked about crude oil, I said after crude oil hit my hit my stop loss, I said I'll be waiting for price to do something like this, retest, then give me an entry reason to sell to the downside. And if you look at this, price broke this zone. Yes, price broke this zone, but the fact is that price didn't break this structure. Price didn't break this structure. So the fact that price broke this, it didn't. So and since price didn't break this structure, I wasn't even looking for any sell trades. Instead, price came back into this zone, formed a double bottoms, then give me reasons to buy. Then I bought, just like I said before. And since I have 2 trades now, the first one I'll be closing the first trade very soon. Then the second one I will hold it till whenever I see crude oil giving me some signs of reversal. So that should be all for today's video. I'm very sorry if today's video is kind of boring compared to others. I'm very sorry. So I would like, and if you like today's videos, I would like you to hit that like button and subscribe.